Welcome back. Time now to check in with our chief meteorologist, Dan Cianca. Dan, I gotta say, the last few days, I've been so cold in my apartment. I've been bundling up, even having to turn on my heater, but I understand I won't have to be doing that much longer.
Well, certainly not during the daytime. The thing is, right now it's late October, so our nights are long. The air mass is generally drier than it is during the summertime as well. That all contributes to cool mornings, and we've certainly had those. They've been seasonable, or where they should be, so nothing extraordinarily cold, but the afternoons for the next couple of days are going to be quite toasty.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, here's a live look from Domenico's on the wharf tonight. We can see some low clouds and fog out there beyond the harbor, perhaps up into the hills there, Delray Oaks and Seaside. So we do have a little bit of low cloud cover out there tonight. Now, our drainage winds will be working against that overnight, so I don't expect much inland penetration of the clouds. In fact, those drainage winds may actually push the fog out to sea by the time dawn breaks. But either way, plan on at least there being some patchy fog tomorrow morning on the way to work or school, just in case, so you can get to the work safely by planning ahead, essentially. As far as what else is going on out there tonight, temperatures will look like this, kind of hovering in the mid-50s. So still somewhat cool comparatively. Make sure maybe you can open up the windows tonight, bring some of that cool air in, because tomorrow is actually going to be pretty warm for most areas. In fact, kind of hot in some other ones. So look at our storm tracker. Not much going on across the state right now. This big ridge is building in, and it will continue to do so here as we head into the day tomorrow. And what will happen is it centers over Northern California, and we have clockwise flow around our area of high pressure, which is easterly flow for us here on the Central Coast, and that is offshore flow. So that is going to really cut down on any potential cloud cover and also help warm us up quite a bit. And on top of that, the proximity of the high pushing down on us as well will cause some compressional warming. All of these things add together for a nice warm day for us tomorrow, if not maybe a little on the hot side. Now the ridge is going to move to the east into the Four Corners as we head into, or maybe the Four Corners, not quite there, Grand Canyon country. Yeah, there we go. By Thursday. So the hot air mass will still be here, but it looks like this flow becomes a little more southeasterly, and that'll probably get a southerly surge coming up the coast. So I do expect some cooling eventually Thursday. Some of the latest model trends I've been looking at show Thursday being a little bit cooler than Wednesday. My official forecast still has Thursday as the hottest day, but it's possible if that southerly surge gets here early enough, it may be a little bit cooler. Either way, the next couple of days, we'll see high temperatures at least 10 degrees above normal. But by the time we get to the weekend, this trough begins to move in, and that's going to cool us down quite a bit. And there's potential for the tail end of this cold front to bring us a little bit of precip on Sunday. So we're watching for a little bit, nothing major, but we might see some light drizzly rain, kind of like what we've seen with some of our recent systems. Future track showing clear conditions overnight tonight. Again, we do expect a little bit of patchy fog around the bay, but tomorrow will be sunny across the board, top to bottom, left to right, all of those things. The space, all sunshine throughout the day tomorrow. And light offshore breezes early in the day will bring that warm air directly to the coast. So we're going to start off on the toasty side, and well, tomorrow night will be probably a much warmer night out there for us as well. Here's my forecast temperatures for you tomorrow. Still in the 80s in Santa Cruz. I still think we're going to have a bit of a sea breeze tomorrow on the north side of the bay, so that will keep you moderated. But up in the hills and mountains, it's going to be toasty. Mid-90s in Boulder Creek tomorrow. Ben Lomond in the 90s. This little mini heat wave, not as warm as the one we saw earlier this month, but certainly getting close to that in some instances. On the east shore of the bay, mostly upper 70s to low 80s. Mid-80s in Watsonville, getting right to around 90 in Salinas, and then mid-90s in our northern valley. So getting toasty there. Over to the Monterey Peninsula, high temperatures on the warm side, mid-70s to Pacific Grove, 80s in Monterey and Carmel. And then down south, all 90s pretty much on the board. So very warm temperatures. It'll be even warmer, I think, on Thursday aloft. There's potential we could get some coastal cooling. Right now, I still have us a little bit warmer on the coast Thursday. But if you tune in tomorrow night, don't be surprised if we've cooled down our Thursday forecast a little bit. Either way, high is expected to be around 10 degrees above normal. Then we're going to drop quite a bit. Highs only in the 60s as we head into the weekend. Watching for rain chances on Sunday, but don't expect any major issues. Just some light stuff, if anything. And then perhaps sometime midweek next week, we could see something else. Inland areas also hot for the next couple of days, and then also experiencing that big cool down into the weekend. Austin.
Thank you so much, Dan.